Jim Schwartz, Browns defensive coordinator, talked about how his defense has performed so far this season.
We're trying to win the game. Not a lot of style points. I think I've said before, how we're doing on defense is 5-3. How the individual players are doing on defense is 5-3. It's hard in this league. It's hard to stop offenses. We have to play our very best every series, every down, and if we do that over the course of the game, then we'll get good results. And I think the result last week was an indicator of good, consistent defense, and that's something that we've been struggling the previous 2 weeks to find.
With that, let's welcome in Jackson McCurry from the Dogland podcast. And Jackson, you can be sure that's, if he's saying it to us, that's what he's saying to his team. We need to be more consistent.
Yeah, absolutely. I think the two letdown games against Indy and Seattle, they just weren't consistent enough. They made big plays, but they just weren't consistent for a full 60 minutes. And I think that's what Jim Schwartz wants out of the defense. I think that's what the players want to do, but we know miscues, things happen on the field any given Sunday. It was nice to see them go out there and be able to take care of business against a bad team like Arizona. But this is where the season starts to ramp up, Dave. You got two big division matchups against Baltimore and Pittsburgh coming up. The defense needs to bring their A game for all 60 minutes. And then down the stretch into November, when the Browns hopefully are still in the playoff hunt and have a chance to go out there and get the Browns back into the playoffs. And I think they got to ride this defense. This defense has played great at times. It's had some mishaps, but all in all, it's been a great defense. Like he says, they're 5-3. They could be better if there was better defensive performances, but at the same time, that's where the offense needs to step up as well.